So PSSR 2.0 system update launch, PlayStation Store scam, and Xbox will have no exclusives. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, are you picking up a HyperPop controller this week or not? The HyperPop controllers officially launched this Thursday, March 12th, with both controller and console plates. So I'm curious who's picking one of them up this week. So comment below if you're picking up a HyperPop controller this week or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, PSSR 2.0 system update launch. So this is something I've been asked about a few times at this point, and I've done videos following the major updates that release every year, so we do that on the channel here. Today we'll kind of combine both because this feature could very well come with the next major update. So as we know, PSSR 2.0, or the new PSSR, is Sony's upgraded version of their first upscaling tech. Recently, we got Resident Evil 9, which was the first game to get the manual update version of the upscaler. Alongside it, Sony mentioned that a toggle feature will be coming to the PS5 this March. This toggle would allow you to switch on the new PSSR automatically for all games that support the old version of PSSR. Now, we don't know the difference between a manually updated game or a game that, just uses this automatic toggle to update it, and how does it vary in terms of how well does it upscale your game. We don't know that part of it. I assume we'll find out more about that sometime later this month after it launches, when Digital Foundry or some other channels do comparison videos to showcase the potential difference. I'm not sure how well that would work out, because if a game has the toggle feature, or maybe they could use it on Resident Evil 9 and then just switch on the toggle and see if that does anything, and then switch it off, leaving the manual update. I'm curious how they decide to do it. And in terms of this toggle update, it can go one of two ways. Sony could very well just release an update at any point this month, including this feature, and done. That's it. They could just drop it at any small update. It could happen this week, honestly. The other way this could happen is via the next major update. Sony just slots this inside of the next major update, and they go out together. In terms of when the next major update is potentially set to come out, we got to look at the past like we do every year and see Sony's patterns. If we're going to go off the last 2 years, for example, this update is likely to drop on Tuesday or Wednesday, the week of the 23rd. That is when the next major update is potentially set to drop. Again, this is just a guess. So if the toggle is launching with the next major update, we should see it by then. Otherwise, it could release whenever. This is just a separate toggle. Sony could release a small update and then you have it on your system just like that. But just to give you the comparison and the possibility, if it does come out with the next major update, it could launch on the week of the 23rd. We'll see how it goes. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers.
It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second.
Now diving into the second story of the video, the PlayStation Store Sony scam. Reading from Push Square, a few months ago we reported on some strange, inconsistent pricing spotted on the PlayStation Store, and it seems this hasn't gone away, and may have become even more widespread. Over on good old Reddit, someone shared their experience while looking at Assassin's Creed Unity. When not signed in, the game showed a discounted price of £3.74, but when they logged into their account, the price was suddenly £9.99. Price tracking website PS Prices has been keeping tabs on this for a while and recently reported on their findings. Here's how they describe what's going on. Some PlayStation Store users see experimental prices that are significantly lower than the standard retail price. This is a controlled A/B test by Sony to study the price elasticity of demand. Users are randomly placed in control or test groups and see different prices for the same games. So this is kind of something I've been noticing in more recent years. I don't know how long something like this has been going on overall, but Sony's not the only one like doing this type of thing. It's a slimy tactic in my opinion. It's like similar to, how on Amazon you'll see a product before a sales season, the price will go up and then when the sales season comes in, they discount it, quote unquote, discount it to a new price, but that was the regular price a while ago. So it just kind of feels like, hey, I'm getting a discount, but you're really not. You're really not getting a discount. And here, it would be frustrating to go to the store, not logged in, see a certain price, and then log in and see another price that's more expensive. It's like, like, why would I be, slapped with that? I've seen some people say this is like targeted pricing to entice certain people. Clearly, that's what it is. Somebody gave an example I saw online of, some people will get discount codes and then give that in. Sure, take a discount code and put that in. That's not something new. You can go to websites and get discount codes, but like to directly, if I saw a price before I logged in and then I log in and I see a higher price, that's frustrating. That's not something anybody wants to see. Luckily, right now, it seems to be in a testing phase. Hopefully, this doesn't become widespread, more so to everyone, but it probably will. We'll see how it goes. But you guys let me know if you've noticed this before on PSN or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, Xbox exclusives are not happening. Reading from Game Rant, a known Microsoft insider said that there is no chance the company is returning to making Xbox exclusives. The comment aimed to clarify Microsoft's content strategy for the next generation of Xbox consoles, codenamed Helix. The claim originates from NeoGAF user Sneakers SO, who as of early 2026 has built a solid track record of Microsoft-related scoops. In recent exchanges on the NeoGAF boards, Sneaker SO played down the possibility of Microsoft returning to console exclusives anytime soon. Exclusives are absolutely not happening, the leaker wrote on March 7th. So I don't really know this person's track record, but I'm not surprised by this information. Microsoft sees the money being made on other platforms, and that's because they've conditioned their fan base to stick to Game Pass as opposed to buying games themselves. People literally just, if it's not on Game Pass, they don't really put money towards it because there's so many games they're playing on Game Pass, they're not in a rush. I think the most we'd see is timed exclusivity, like 3 to 6 months later, this will come to PlayStation, something like that. That will give a bit of value to the console, but also allow them to sell those games not long after on other platforms. That to me is a more likely result than straight up having exclusives again on Xbox like they did in the past. I'm curious to see how Asha manages to handle this storm with launching a new console and giving people a reason to buy the thing. Let's see how things play out. But you guys let me know if you care about Xbox games coming to PlayStation or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is a new week." It's a new week for potential leaks, news, maybe even the toggle comes out this week if it's not coming out with the next major update. We'll see how things go. If you're excited for the week ahead, destroy the comment section with "It is a new week," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.